And we spent the night here in Fort Worth, right? We're in Fort Worth.
Not Fort Worth.
Oh,
Fort Worth is in Texas.
You're right. Lake Worth.
Lake Worth.
Oh my God.
I was like,
It's 3:17 in the morning. Some guy over there with a red light on made me get up this early. It's very annoying.
I'm looking for a shirt.
Why are you looking for a shirt at 3:17 in the morning?
Oh, I headed to Bimini and I'm tired and I'm looking for a shirt.
What's that red light you have on?
This is my red light.
It's a dark light. You got a red dark light.
Oh, this is my mantis light that I spent a lot of money on.
Oh.
Everything looks yet red in this my drawer. I can't tell what shirt I have. Looking for my white shirt.
Okay. It's very dark out here. How are you supposed to see anything? It is dark out here. Today we have 15 knots of wind from behind, so we're just going to fly the jib until we get to the Mackey Shoal. That's going to be about 2 hours, and then the sun will be up enough that we can put the Parasailor up. Right now, this is what we see. We got a hitchhiker this morning. As we were sailing today, I heard this groaning noise. There it is. I thought it was our autopilot, which really kind of made me uncomfortable, but I did some investigation and it's not our autopilot. I'll show you what it is.
A beautiful Parasailor day as we sail across the Great Bahama Bank into Bimini, which is right over there. It was a 14-hour trip. We did it in 13 hours. So there's Bimini, right behind the mast.
Break the sheet right now.
As many of you know, last week my favorite topless mermaid mug was destroyed in an accident on the boat. She fell over, basically. And it's very upsetting for me because she's my favorite mermaid mug ever, and she had fantastic, fantastic boobs. Now, we tried to glue her back together, but I don't think she's going to work very well as a coffee mug anymore. But at least I have my second favorite mug, which was this also gorgeous girl with amazing boobs and an amazing butt. But not only that, she was on a boat with a palm frond and a beautiful pelican. She was my second favorite mug. She was amazing. A week later, tragic accident, sailing. I forgot to put her away. She's destroyed. 2 of my favorite mugs in the world destroyed in a 1 week period. At least I have this one. So we're worried about Key West pottery. You guys are amazing, and we're hoping everything's okay there. It seems like a very bad omen, though. Good luck, Key West pottery.
We love Bimini, but we only stopped here long enough to clear out of the Bahamas. It was a very short stay. When it was time to leave, we had 20 knots of wind blowing us hard against the dock. It was difficult to get away from it.
You gotta get away from the dock. Get away from the dock.
We tried to bow out. That means we tried to pivot by pushing the stern of the boat against the dock. Theoretically, the bow should turn away from the dock and you can just drive out. But the current was working against us. After being blown back onto the dock, we tried to stern out into the current. This is when you're pivoting off the bow, pushing the stern away from the dock. Because of the high wind and strong current, it's clear from this video that we should have pivoted more. We started backing up too soon, which made this more difficult, but we managed to get far enough away from the dock to successfully leave.
Bye bye, Bahamas. Until the next time.
We're having a very brisk sail home. We are crossing the Gulf Stream, left Bimini a couple hours ago. Seas, you can't tell, but they're 4 to 6 feet, maybe 4 feet. And yeah, we'll make it home pretty quickly today. The thing to note with this is this black line here, that's the angle that the boat is facing. And the blue line is where we're actually going. So there's just a massive amount of current and wind pushing us up when we should be going that way. So that's interesting boating phenomena. The problem is with the Gulf Stream and the wind pushing us, we're going to end up overshooting Fort Lauderdale probably, but that's okay. We're going fast, and we'll get across as fast as we can.
We've been tracking this cargo ship, and out of all the water and all the places and all the time that we could be anywhere, we are on a collision course with him. He's just about 2 miles away, which is crazy because he looks so close. And we have the Parasailor up, so it's not quite as easy to change, but we're just trying to decide what to do. Okay, so if we maintain this speed, we aren't going to hit him, or he won't hit us. That would really be a bad day. That was a very, very painful jibe that we just did. We learned a couple of lessons as we avoided crashing with that cargo ship. One of the lessons that we learned about the Parasailor, and I'm remembering back now to my training that we had with Marty, is that you need to do things slowly. And we didn't. We decided a little too late to change course to avoid hitting him or have him hit us. And we tried to change 30 degrees at a time. It was just too much. Nothing happened. The boat was fine. The sail is fine. it was just a little hairy, and we raised our voices at each other, and didn't say any four-letter words, so that was good. And we came out of it just fine, but one of the lessons to learn is if you're going to change course, do it slowly. So change course by 10 degrees, adjust your sails, let it sit, do it again, 10 more degrees, adjust the sails, let it sit. And that's the way to do it. Yeah. Want me to pull in more? Do I need to pull in the sheet? Okay. Tell me when you're ready and I'll let go of the... Okay. Okay, it's all you. It's free. Okay, I got it. Okay. Nice job.
So we just took our Parasailor down. We are just a couple miles from the cut at Port Everglades. We enter the country using CPB Roam. It's a customs app. And the last couple of times we came in, they just accepted it, but this time they rejected it. And they're waiting to give us a Zoom call on our phone to see why. So we're just waiting for customs to clear us in and see why they did clear us in earlier. Maybe we needed a COVID test or something, I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Anyway, we're almost back home in the United States of America.
We never did find out why CBP Rome denied us entry into the U.S. Our connection was disconnected and we reapplied and were admitted right away.
Today is a super exciting day for me. We are getting a new fridge. The guys from Leopard just came and took the sail away that doesn't fit. Say hi, guys.
How's it going? Hi.
Yay, so the sail is gone. Not yay, I wish it fit, but too bad.
So pretty.
And now this is going. And I am not gonna miss that at all.
That's my hand. Yeah, okay. For reference.
Look, more ice. And it never ends. It's always like that. So, sayonara, Vitrifrigo.
Okay, go.
Here we are again. We're in Dania Beach at Leopard, and they took back the sail that wasn't the right size. Guess what? They had another one. We had Ullman Sales verify that it's the right size. So we're here. We're supposed to leave today to start making our way up to St. Augustine, but we're staying one more night because we're gonna do this all over again. We're gonna take down the old one again and put up the last new one.
Hopefully.
The newest new one.
Yeah.
Since we've shown you this before, we'll spare you the boring details. We did have some wind this time though, which made this video exciting. We were lucky enough to have our friends Ted and Catherine on their Leopard 45 Lucky docked right next to us in the marina. We can't thank them enough for helping us once again to replace our sail. The sail we purchased this time from Leopard was not new, and we knew that. We just didn't expect it to be as old as it turned out to be. But I'll be damned if I was going to take it down and put our old sail back up again. We worked it out with Leopard, kept the newer sail, and donated our old one to Sea Bags. They take old sails and make awesome bags out of them. We can't wait to get ours.
We just left Port Everglades, and we're going north. For the first time, we're leaving Fort Lauderdale, and we turned left instead of right. Something told me that I should stow everything this time. It was not wrong. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Our ultimate destination on this trip is St. Augustine. We're going to leave the boat there for a few days and go home and see the grandkids and everybody, and do that before we go to New York. So we're making our way there. We have a couple days before we have to be there. Good morning. 6:30 on Saturday morning, and we spent the night here in Fort Worth, right? We're in Fort Worth.
Not Fort Worth.
Oh,
Fort Worth is in Texas.
You're right. Lake Worth.
Lake Worth.
Oh my God.
I was saying, this is Lake Worth. There's beautiful houses, like multi-million-dollar houses there, and a crazy working port there with all the cranes, and yeah, and Trump lives down there. That's West Palm Beach down there. I should edit out the Trump part.
I can edit it. Anyway, today we're leaving. It's about 20 minutes till 7 in the morning. We are getting ready to do an overnight to St. Augustine. I think we're looking at about 30 hours. So let's go.
I don't know if it's capturing this. Look at the sky over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can look at that, how it captures
How
that.
cool is that?
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We're gonna do this, build route, start there. I'm gonna go about 8 miles this way. I'm gonna go about 9 miles that way, and then we're gonna go straight up to about Port St. John. We're still pretty far ashore there, and then we're going to head inland to St. Augustine, which is somewhere around there.
Well, we left West Palm Beach, heading up to St. Augustine for our journey north, and we threw some fishing lines out, and immediately we caught some seaweed.
It's 3:45 in the afternoon. We've been sailing for 9 hours. Motoring, that's right. We've been motoring the whole time. The Gulf Stream is pretty cool. It was giving us an extra 2 to 3 knots, which was really nice. But just now, we raised our sails and we turned off the engines. And we're going about 7 knots.
7 now.
7. How much wind is there?
11.8. It's pretty incredible. 10 knots or 11 knots are true. 7 knots appearance. We're going 7.8 knots over ground. Speed through water is only like 5. So we're getting about 2.8 knots of current. Really good example of what the Gulf Stream does for you.
We're still getting a nice kick from the Gulf Stream, and I love the quiet. This is the quietest we've ever sailed at this speed. That's great.
Yeah.
And now we've got this bad boy to deal with. Now that we just put our sails up. We're not sure where it's going, though. It kind of seems like it's going southeast, so maybe it'll miss us.
I thought it was going north.
You think it's going north?
Yeah.
Well, I just don't know.
It's really kind of weird because we're only doing like 4 knots through the water, but we're doing like 7 knots over ground because we're in the Gulf Stream. You can't tell, so it's a really a surreal sail, but it's beautiful. So we're having dinner up front. Adrian made a beautiful
Greek chicken
with
caramelized onions and feta cheese.
Oh, and broccoli and taters.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, honey. There's an old saying that goes, red skies at night, sailors delight. Red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. Well, this is night, coming up on night. But I wonder if those red skies are ever wrong. This is what they literally call sailing into the sunset.
I've always been fascinated by lightning. When I was little and there was a storm, my father would turn off all the lights in the house, my mom would pop popcorn, we'd open the drapes on our living room window, and we'd sit down and watch the show. When my son was little, storms used to scare him. So if there was one, he and I would sit out in the rocking chair on our covered back porch. I would hug him and love on him during the storm to let him know it'd be okay. He isn't afraid anymore. I, however, wasn't too comfortable with the fact that we were a 72-foot lightning rod 30 miles offshore. Jeff jibed the boat twice while I was sleeping to avoid that storm, and the night passed uneventfully. He woke me at 4:30 in the morning so he could get some sleep, and it turned out to be a beautiful day.
1,000 miles of water, sweet serenity. Calypso.
We're coming into St. Augustine. We left at 6:45 yesterday morning from West Palm Beach, and it's approaching 1 o'clock. We're getting ready to go under the Bridge of Lions, and we're passing the fort. Oh, and it's Memorial Day, so everybody who owns a boat is out.
Right or wrong, nobody knows. Try taking the day.
I got it.
Warm water all around my toes. Find my own way. I learned to live. I learned to breathe. Calypso and the captains.
Join us next time as we leave St. Augustine with our friends and get caught in a squall.
Calypso and the captains.
We get a personal escort north of Cape Hatteras.
And therapy. We
and sail into New York Harbor right past Lady Liberty herself. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share this video.